Yo guys, Gablinu back with another video today. Today I kind of just wanted to discuss the vengeance test that's going on right now. If you're not familiar, I'll just kind of give you a quick little description of it. And basically, Cyrodiil, there's a PvP test running called the vengeance test. And what it aims to do is try and find why Cyrodiil PvP is laggy and kind of just restrict Cyrodiil to a bare bones PvP to see basically what ZOS can get away with changing in the game or finding out the root cause of what makes the game lag. And so with this, they actually took out all of the weapon skill lines, passives. Everyone has the same stat pool. Basically everything is just your class skills, and everyone has the same stat pool. There's no vamp, there's no mundus, there's none of that. It's just your skills, and that's it. There's no armor sets, nothing like that. No mythics, anything. And it overall kind of was playing it and was hopeful just to see kind of like how uh maybe it may help the game in the future. I wasn't thinking that this test was going to be good going into it, but I was hopeful and hoping that I was wrong. However, I had played it for a little while and just came to the conclusion that it's really not fun. It's just massive zergs, and literally the largest zergs I've ever seen, because there's so many people that they're allowed to put in the server since they basically took out all your customizations. Um, you basically can have like the old school Cyrodiil numbers, like back when they had like hundreds of players on each faction. And that I will say is kind of one cool thing about it is that I did love seeing just like the absolute large number of players. Like in this clip here, you just see there's easily 100, maybe 150, maybe even 250 plus players all right here. Once I kind of start walking towards the blues, you just see tons of them. So that was kind of one thing that was cool, was to see so many people in Cyrodiil playing at the same time. However, I think just all the classes, the skills, everything's just too bare bones. Having played ESO for 10 years and you are used to all these crazy sets and skills and items and things, and then just switching it off and going to this is definitely lackluster. It's very boring. I will say I really did enjoy some of the changes that they made to the skills. Like something that I thought was kind of cool was I don't think they should make this change for regular Nightblade, but I did like how Cloak actually did kind of give a burst heal too. That was cool just for this test. I don't think that's a good idea in regular CP Cyrodiil, but anyways, I had the most fun on Nightblade and Necro, but everything's just so lackluster. I really hope this isn't a main change moving forward with the game, because if it is, I think it's just a nail in the coffin for me. 1vx is nearly impossible in this type of setting. You could probably do one or two, maybe three guys, like if they're really bad, but overall, it is not 1vx friendly whatsoever. And if you know me, most of my content is 1vx, 2vx, 3vx, and that's it. So a lot of this massive Zerg style gameplay just isn't fun for me. And I know there's tons of people in there having a blast right now, but one thing I will say before finishing up this video is that what's really going to suck is, in my opinion, I think this is how it's going to go, is that a massive majority of the PvE players are in there right now, pop locking the server. And truly, I think that what's going to happen is the Vengeance test will probably get tons of good feedback from casual PvP players. And by that, I mean PvP players that mostly do PvE 99% of the time. And then they're like a PvP player for this event. They will give it tons of positive feedback, because for them it's kind of mindless, it's easy, it's just casual, simple Zerg versus Zerg fun. Um, and in that positive feedback, ZOS is going to get the wrong idea and think that, hey, The PvP fan base loves this, and in reality, I think most of us hardcore guys and the guys that really enjoy the theory crafting and just the overall complexity of PvP in this game, we're gonna suffer from it. Unfortunately, it's gonna be really boring for us if they make that change moving forward, and I would probably quit the game at that point because just that type of Zerg versus Zerg gameplay is not at all fun for me. I may hop in a large group every once in a while just for like out of being bored, I might just pop on a healer for like one night if there's nothing really going on. But and that's really it. But as far as like this just massive war like gameplay, I think that's really kind of what they wanted PvP to be originally, and it just wasn't really that. And I'm afraid that if they move in that direction, they're just going to lose a lot of players. And I think the PvEers will just quit it anyways because they don't play this game for PvP. They play it for PvE. So basically, I just really hope that a large part of the community that doesn't even typically play this game mode, I hope they're not the ones that's really going to make the final decision on uh our game mode. As a PvP player, I don't go into trials saying, "Hey, we need to change this and that." Some of that content's just not really for me. I mean, I don't have any problem with the trials or anything like that. I've done basically all of them on vet. So but I just, I'm a PvPer. That's what I do. That's my main focus in this game. So I don't try and go around dictating what like dungeons should be and all that other nonsense. That's not my focus. I don't know enough about that stuff to really put in my 2 cents. When I do trials, I have fun doing it, and I respect it, and I respect the people who do it hardcore. But for me, I do hardcore PvP, and it would really suck just to kind of see the nail in the coffin for ESO Cyrodiil and 1vx. But anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. I kind of just wanted to get this out there and let you know that I really think this vengeance test is not the way forward, and hopefully Zos can realize that, or hopefully it just stays a test. But I'm kind of worried that it's not going to be just a test moving forward into the future of ESO. But if you guys enjoyed it, let me know. I'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on it. Anyways, I will see you on the next one.